Check out how the Celtics were face guarding Steph Curry in Game 5. The entire focus is on him, not even looking at what's happening on the court. This is literally 4-on-4 basketball that Boston decided to make out of this game. They also did that earlier in the series as well, and honestly, the plan worked as Curry ended the game with only 16 points, and for the first time in his playoff career, he failed to make a three-pointer, going 0 for 9. But the Celtics still lost the game. So the biggest question going back home for an elimination game is, do they keep this approach and will they be able to execute it again, but this time in a win?
This is only one crucial thing to keep an eye on for Game 6, and there's a lot more. What up everybody, my name is Stefan and this is SeedGeek. Let's get into it.
Obviously Steph is the primary focus, but for Game 6 I feel like we're all eager to see if the NBA superhero called Game 6 Klay will show up once again. Thompson needed an inspiration for the previous game and you could see him in shoot-around and during every interview he did, wearing his warm-up from the 3-point contest in 2015 where he lost the deathmatch against Steph Curry himself, and you could see that extra bit of juice that he had in his performance, going 5 for 11 from downtown. That's 45.5%, but you could also see it in his body language as well. Check out the reaction as he goes back and lets all of us know that he cannot be guarded. The scary thing for Boston is that 1, he's got his confidence, and 2, Klay doesn't even need an extra motivation for this one. He knows that Game 6 Klay has to come out, so he will gladly pick and choose his spots to fire away. And speaking of that, you can also pick and choose their spots when it comes to arena seats, thanks to today's sponsor, SeedGeek. SeedGeek is a ticketing app that makes buying tickets super simple. You got concerts, comedy shows, football, MMA, and much more. But you know your boy wants to check out the deals on Game 6 of the NBA Finals. TD Garden is going to be on fire. I like that SeedGeek has a little cheat sheet for you when looking for tickets. Always look for the green dots. Green means good deal, red means bad. And don't worry, I've got the hookup. Use code HEATCHECK for $20 off tickets at SeedGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code HEATCHECK. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app. Thanks SeedGeek for sponsoring this video. Moving on. Another thing to watch out for is a possible explosion from either Tatum, Brown, or both. So far, the highest point total from anyone on the team has been 28 points, which is respectable of course, but this is the finals and they're fighting for their season. And we saw how a statement heroic performance by Curry literally saved the team from going down a 3-1 hole and essentially losing the finals. The Celtics need something similar from their two stars if they're going to force a Game 7. Along those lines, they have to also limit their turnovers. We know that Tatum infamously now holds the record for most turnovers in a playoff run, but this is a problem for the entire team and it opens a ton of opportunity for the Warriors in transition. Number 4. Who can make a bigger impact, Andrew Wiggins or Al Horford? Wiggins is coming off of 2 incredible games with double-doubles, so we see exactly how great the Warriors can be when he plays up to his potential. He's had a terrific final series in general, and some have gone to the extreme of mentioning his name for the finals MVP if they win. And while there's no chance of that happening in my opinion, having seen what Curry is doing, all credit goes to Wiggins, as I said in my previous video, for the way he's been playing both on offense and defense. He proved to be the X factor for them, and Al Horford needs to be that X factor for the Celtics. When he plays well, the team wins, but that's even more so the case in losses, as you can see his numbers in those games. Big Al already had a huge game against Milwaukee, going 30-8, pretty much saving Boston's playoff run, and if he's going to do it again, now would be the perfect time. And finally, look for Boston to play their most physical game of the finals. They're so much bigger and stronger than the Warriors, and this is their advantage. They have to control the paint, and being -14 in points in the paint like they were the last game is unacceptable. In my opinion, we'll see them in full-on attack mode, no crying for fouls like Tatum usually does, and going straight to the rim, forcing the ref to blow the whistle. Game 6 is going to be a war, and I cannot wait for it.
Let me know in the comments who you got in this one. That's it for now. Subscribe and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.